On this episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7, we hit the snowcross track and profile Arctic Cat Prolite rider Montana Jess on his quest for a championship. Polaris is pushing hard to keep that red plate, and we have an all-access pit pass. Get your ride right with Rox Speed FX and find out what's new with C&A Pro Skis. All that and more now on SLEDHEAD 24/7.
Keep your counter steered and then just control it, your body weight. Just ready for another.
We're back for another episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile. I'm your guide, Carly Applin, coming to you from Heinen's Motorsports right near Minneapolis, Minnesota. Plenty of toys here to fill up your shed, your garage, or in our case, our backyard. We're gonna have more from Heinen's a little later in the show, but first, let's find out what Arctic Cat was up to at the Protect Snowcross National presented by Jimmy John's at Canterbury Park.
Today we're at Canterbury. I believe this is the third stop on the tour. One of the key programs that Arctic Cat's doing is trying to activate at more ISOC snowcross events, and that's what we're here today doing, because these guys are a world-class event. We love being here. Everything is top-notch. So at the Arctic Cat display, tons of people are coming in, sitting down on our product, checking out the new 2016 snowmobiles. We got kids testing them out, hanging off the sides. We get to talk with our consumers, and we get to meet new consumers as well. And they get to walk out of here with a free t-shirt, and all they got to do is give us their email. We also have another cool promotion going on called the 20-foot Tucker. We've got this 20-foot inflatable Tucker Hibbert replica out at our merchandise trailer. All you got to do, take a selfie, hashtag on your social media pages 20-foot Tucker, 20-foot Tucker, and you have an opportunity to win $250 for the best photo. In just a few months, Arctic Cat's going to release our new 2017 models, and we have not been holding back. We're on the throttle big time.
There's still plenty of stops on the national tour to get your photo with 20-foot Tucker, and keep it locked right here to SLEDHEAD 24/7 all season long, because we'll be showing you what's new for 2017. For now, you're just gonna have to wait and see. Still ahead, we catch up with C&A Pro Skis for the latest on what's new for the season and find out how Rox Speed FX can make for a better ride. Stay tuned.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AmSoil, the first in synthetics, Polaris, Terrain Domination, Arctic Cat, Share Our Passion, Skidoo Snowmobiles, FXR, World-Class Outerwear, and by Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram.
You're watching SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your host, Carly Applin. If it happens on the snow, then you'll find it here first. Now, Rox Speed FX is always improving rider ergonomics, experience, comfort, and well, let's find out more.
Hey guys, Ryan here from Rox Speed FX. We're on round 5 and 6 of the ISOC National Tour down here at Canterbury Park in Shakopee. We're down here displaying our Rox Speed FX products that we have. Some hand guards, risers, running board traction products, number plates. We have a few different things that the racers like. Pivoting handlebar risers. We got products for ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles. We got a bunch of different products that ergonomically get you correct on your machine. With the low windshields and everything on the snowmobiles today that come out, guys really got to have their hands covered. Our FlexTech handguards that we have is a very popular product, not only on the trails, but also with the racers as well. If you look out on the racetrack, we have a lot of racers that really like our handguards that use the products out on the racetrack. They hold up well, they keep their hands protected from not only the wind and cold, but the roost as well. We got guys like Cody Cam out there, Ross Martin, and a plethora of other guys out there using our products. So if it's going to work for those guys out on the racetrack, it's going to work for you guys out on the trails, backcountry, wherever it is.
We have to keep our hands protected out there because, of course, the freezing cold weather, it's a windbreaker and just protects your hands from the roost, and you can't really ride a snowmobile with no hands, so protecting them is really important.
All of our products are made right here in the USA. We have a lot of machine-built aluminum products that we machine right here in Minnesota. Anything from our handguard mounts to our pivoting risers, height-adjustable risers, it's all machined right here in the good old USA. The amount of protection that these handguards offer is very good. Keeps your hands out of the wind, keeps your hands from getting hit by branches and stuff if you're in the backcountry. Roost if you're out racing. We have our bar pad, keep your face from getting hurt. And we just like to keep you guys safe, protected, and comfortable. For a full line on what we offer, visit us at roxspeedfx.com.
Getting your ride to fit you perfectly is pretty easy with Rox Speed FX. Make sure to head over to their website to see a full line of products. Now, at every National Snowcross event, the kiddies of the sport have an opportunity to ride a sled. It's time we introduce you to the 120 Fun Zone.
First time he's ever seen snow, first time he's ever been to snowcross, and he's about to jump on 120 over here. And we'll see what he can do on it. It's really cool that they do it, and like I said, for the future of the sport and for the kids growing up to actually come and check this out, it's priceless.
It's pretty interesting to watch these kids rip it. You know, some kids are, whiskey throttle right to the pins, ripping around the track, and some kids are a little bit more, hesitant and just throttle, brake, throttle, brake. But yeah, it's a great experience for the kids to come out and really experience the snowmobile, like, firsthand.
This is my first time riding a snowmobile, and it was really fun. The jump over there was fun, and I got some air, and yeah, it was lots of fun. And I got to ride Tucker Hibbert one. I definitely want more.
Yeah, I'm proud, man. I'm really excited about this. I didn't know if he could handle it, but he's obviously killing it now. It took him a couple turns around to get it, but he's doing all right now. It's great.
The 120 Fun Zone is a great way to start these kids young. All I can say is that sleds have come a long way since the first time I was on a snowmobile. Still ahead, we introduce you to Arctic Cat Prolite rider Montana Jess. Then we head to the pits in Canterbury to catch up with the pros. But first, let's check in with C&A Pro Skis.
Hey guys, Eddie here from C&A Pro Skis. We're at the Canterbury Downs race for ISOC Nationals. We're showcasing our new XCS ski. This happens to be the Levi Lavallee signature ski, and it's in the XCS format. This is our brand new crossover ski. This is for on-trail, off-trail. Whether you're riding the UP or the Midwest, this ski is phenomenal for you. With all C&A Pro skis, there's 3 hole positions. They come mounted in the center hole from the factory. You can pull the bolt out, move it to the 3rd hole, and get 2 extra inches of rise out of the tip of the ski. So when you're in really deep snow, that'll help you cut to the top of the snow and stay on top. It's got a nice 1-inch deep center keel, so it gives you a really good bite. The outboard keels are positioned strategically to give you a straight line tracking, help cut down on that darting. New XCS ski is available this year and is phenomenal for that on-off trail riding. To check out our full line of products, go to caproskis.com.
Welcome back to SLEDHEAD 24/7, where we are everything snowmobile. Time now to introduce you to Arctic Cat Prolite rider number 765, Montana Jess. Montana Jess, you had to come from the LCQ to get up on the podium tonight. How hard is it to come from the back row?
It's extremely difficult. Luckily, I had a good start and
got a hole on the inside and just squeeze by everyone. But if you don't get that good hole, then you're fighting roosts, lappers, everyone. It's a real tough situation, but luckily I made the best of it.
A win is great and all, but you just got to finish in the top 5. Montana Jess, your points leader, will take that lead away.
When you're in this LCQ, you're going to be in the back row, no doubt about it. You're one of 5 racers that makes the back row. If you're in a position where you've qualified, you need to think and race smart. That's the important thing.
Let's set the field. Top 5 are what matters. Montana Jess, Brady Love, Brett Nastala, Corbin Anderson, and the man on the bubble is Kyle Rout.
Coming in the LCQ, that's just another 5-6 laps that you have to run, and there's not much break in between the LCQ and the final, so you don't get a lot of rest. You're using up more energy, and definitely a difficult situation to be in, and there's a reason not everyone has to run it. Racing the Prolite class is definitely pretty difficult. Everyone's trying to do their best and trying to make sure you don't do your best, and you have to overcome that and have fun ultimately. Leading the points right now, I got the red plates, and it's a different feeling knowing that you're out there, you're the top guy right now, and everyone's gunning for you. It's just a great feeling knowing that you are somebody to be beat.
He's been a very young, talented rider from a very young age. Watching him grow up, run the 300s and the 380s, and going all through the fan class. He's really focused on doing this job, and this turned into a job for him. He has a natural ability, and he's been working hard, training in the gym year-round. There's most athletes, there's no such thing as getting in shape. He stays in shape, and that's what you need to do to succeed at this level.
It's definitely rough. It puts a lot of beating on your body and the sled, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of training, because they're heavy, the tracks are icy. They're not, the snowmobile's not like a dirt bike where they're made to do this, so they're definitely a little more difficult to ride. Starting line's definitely coming up to it, nerves, everything, but once you're set in and ready to go, it all goes away, and you just focus on that light, and everything else is timing and luck.
We are racing at Canterbury Park. Down the hill into the first turn, Let me set the lineup one more time for you. That man is your leader. That's Daniel Benham on the 221. Right behind him on the screen is Montana Jess.
My goal is really just to stay consistent as I've been doing so far the first part of the season. And if I can do that, make the finals, stay up top 5 in the finishing, definitely I'll have a good shot.
The goal, be cocky, is to win. That's what we strive for. Any day on the box is a great day.
Coming into my first 2 heats, weren't that good. I wasn't feeling fast, wasn't smooth. Went out for the LCQ. I ended up first picking that and led the whole thing. Felt really good. Just cleared my head. Got to ride my own race and came out here and just did my thing, and it worked.
We enjoy doing this, and we want to be on top of the game. We want a points championship in this class and eventually move up to the pro class, and the big game is get that championship too.
Good luck to Montana Jess and the rest of the Prolite riders. This is a very competitive class, and we're only halfway through the season. Now I want to introduce you to Colin Heinen from Heinen Motorsports. Tell people what they can expect when they come into the store.
We're a family-owned and operated company originated in 1899. We carry everything from wakeboard boats to pontoons, motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, and most importantly, snowmobiles.
And if anyone needs repairs, they can come in as well, right?
Yes, we service all makes and models, as well as having a parts and accessories lineup for all those models as well.
Well, thank you, Colin.
Thank you, Carly.
For more on Heinen's, make sure to visit them online at HeinenMotorsports.com. Still ahead, Polaris is hard at work on the snowcross track. We catch up with some of their pros. But time now to check in with AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.
One of my favorite things on a Monday morning
is to get together at work and we talk about the weekend's ride. And without a doubt, somebody always brings up the fact that they got first tracks on a fresh green trail. So it got us to thinking back at AMSOIL, what goes into that? What do we need to get that fresh groomed trail experience? So we went to the Range Trail Committee and we asked them, what are you guys experiencing with your groomers that any kind of problems that we can help you with? First of all, there's 22,000 miles of groomed trail in Minnesota. Range Trail is in charge of 52 miles of it. When they're grooming, they're out at night, they're out in extreme cold temperatures, and the first thing they told us was that the hydraulics don't work until we're 7 to 8 miles down the trail. So we got to thinking, we do what we do at AMSOIL, and we looked at the needs of this groomer. How can we help? So we looked at the fluid that was in it, and it obviously wasn't doing what it needed to do. We looked at our cold temperature products and our cold temperature hydraulic oil, and we swapped it out. One of the first things they saw was the hydraulic oil worked immediately. The hydraulics came to life, no need to drive down the trail. Everything was working like it should right from the start. So smooth trails means happy riders, which means more riders, which means that's good for the businesses, that's good for the towns, that's good for everybody. These guys are out there every day working, providing that trail experience for the rider. For more information on our cold weather products, check out amsoil.com.
SLEDHEAD 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics. Stud Boy, traction with an attitude. Straight line performance. Ziegler Cat, exceptional service backing the best equipment. The U.S. Air Force, aim high. And by Speedworks, straight up USA horsepower.
You're watching SLEDHEAD 24/7. I'm your guide, Carly Applin. Let's hit the track and catch up with some Polaris Pro Open riders as we reach the halfway mark of the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Tour, powered by Ram.
Hey guys, we're here in Canterbury Park for round 5 of the ISOC Snowcross Series, and I'm really excited to be here. This is one of the best races of the season, and it's just a great venue. You know, there's tons of indoor seating for fans. They got tons of snow this weekend. Today, for Friday, it's 35 degrees, track's a little packy. Everybody's got a race on the same track, so it should be good.
The track here in Shakopee is big, the biggest one we've seen this year, and lots of snow, but the snow is real wet and heavy right now, so it's a bunch of ice edges and holes, and it's really rough on you right now.
They have more snow than they have in like the last 5 or 6 years they were seeing.
The track gets real packed out, everything's getting steeper instead of flatter, so it's good. It's going to be a tough next practice, so we're getting a few things dialed in on the sled and just trying to get our eggs in a row.
This start line is unlike anything we've seen on the ISOC circuit. It's elevated 20 feet. The riders have been talking about it all day.
We have an elevated start line.
It's kind of like a drop off. You're going downhill a bit. It's a little different. It's not just pin it when the green light goes. I mean, you gotta like pin it but let off to get your sled to go back down it. So it's definitely gonna be interesting. I don't really know what to expect until the races start.
The start is like a big, high, tall thing, and when you take off, you like drop off of it, and you go down a hill, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun, hopefully.
Just gonna have to try a few different things on the start and see what works best, talk with our mechanics and see what they see. It helps to have them on the sidelines and they can watch everybody else and say, hey, this looked good, this didn't look good.
It's nice to see something different. It's a good thing that ISOC's changing things up, trying to make it different every weekend for us, and hopefully it mixes up the field. You know, people jump off the start and get put back behind a little ways rather than people keeping the track on the ground and driving down the thing.
The start's definitely going to change things up, I think. It's going to be whoever lets off at the right time and then pins it right away. It's going to be interesting.
You know, it's a whole new philosophy. Everyone's kind of on the same boat. We're all trying to see which way is better. I think it's going to be something different. They're going to try it out, and let's see how we do.
My strategy on the start is be good on the light and just hold it wide open and be the first to the first turn.
Guys here have been working hard to get the sled dialed in for a weekend, and I'm just happy that we got a good sled and a ripping sled out there.
The new sled, I absolutely love it. It suits my riding style really good. I love to get really low, hang off the side of the sled in the corners, and with the narrowed body panels and everything, it just makes that transition from standing up in the bumps to it, getting down in your corner technique, it makes it all that much better.
My Polaris is running awesome this weekend, and it's always super fast and just ready to get the whole shot on this new elevated start we have.
Make sure to head over to snowcross.com to view results, watch past races, and stream live events for free. Sad to say that's all the time we have for you for this episode of SLEDHEAD 24/7. A huge thank you to Heinens Motorsports for having us out today. Make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Who knows, you might just ride with us this season. From all of us here at SLEDHEAD 24/7, I'm Carly Applin. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the snow.